the show's starting in 5 minutes. Is she in that tour bus? Just a success, baby.
I'm a star now, you know.
I
told
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
we're having a
We are
drink.
partying. This is the party bus.
There's a full audience waiting there. You're supposed to be starting the show. Can you hurry up, please?
Oh.
Yes, I know there is, but this is I'm the star too.
Yes.
They don't mind waiting for the star. You're not the star now.
Who sent you this?
I don't know, but it was sent for the star.
Yeah.
And I'm the star, and I'm getting the bus, hasn't I, Betty?
Yeah.
This is my PA.
I'm happy.
Right, get in. Hurry up.
Take no notice of him, Betty.
Wait a minute,
I'll
yeah.
sort him later.
Right.
Good evening, Hilda. If you want to get yourself straight to the stage, the audience are waiting for you.
Take that.
I've had phone calls from Hollywood, Las Vegas, New York. They're all after you.
Well, I'm a
Everybody's
star
after
now,
you.
you
I know
Betty.
you are. I know you are.
That's
Yeah.
all. But it just depends how the money is.
Exactly. We'll have to sort the money out. Definitely.
The show must go on. And ticky-tock. Well, you don't get anybody to cheat on. Tambourine, ting, 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 ting. Trumpet, toot, 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 violin. Honestly, the mind boggles. Is this really going on now? That's ridiculous.
Excuse me. What do you think you're doing?
Well, I'm the star. You told us I'm the star.
Who organised all that?
I've got my own people now, too.
How are we all doing tonight? You all good? Should we kick That's Ridiculous live off? All right, let's go. Hit it. You got a seat? Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. How are you all feeling? Wow, I can't believe so many people have turned up to see this podcast. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
What an entrance that was, by the way. Can I just say, that's bigger than any tour budget I've ever had.
Well,
Did you feel like a pop star there?
what's a pop star?
I'm not even going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that. It was a very X Factor-esque entrance, did you not think? I felt like it was one of the judges arriving to judges' houses or something. But before we get started, can we compliment Grandma Hilda on the ensemble, please? Doesn't she look fantastic? Where did you get this outfit from?
At the second-hand shop. True.
Did you?
Yes,
Which one? Can't remember.
I can't. In Ocean Road.
On Ocean Road. So we can see you haven't earned much money from the podcast yet then. We just want to say thank you so much to everybody that's come, honestly. We did this obviously last year with 10 episodes and slowly kind of started getting lots of messages from people and, you know, people messaging and saying they love the podcast and grandma reminded them of their grandparents or family members. And earlier in the year, I was getting loads of messages saying, will you do another episode or another series? And, you know, we were kind of like, do people want to hear it? I don't know. Do people want to hear it? And it seems to be getting bigger and bigger each time. And then we put the show on sale and it sold quicker than any concert I've ever put on sale in my whole 16-year career. So I was like, great. Isn't that wonderful? But what do you think? We're on stage in the Customs House. You've been here many times, haven't you?
Yes,
You've been on this stage before.
yes.
Would you like to tell everybody what it was?
I was just standing on the stage when they did Dan Day.
Dan Day, which was a musical here, wasn't it?
I forget. That's how
It was.
I forget everything.
We came to see it, though, and you were fantastic in it. And also, would you like a little tipple of whiskey?
Yes.
Have we got any other drinkers in the house tonight? Oh, good. Does anybody else drink whiskey in here? No? Wine? Vodka? Is that enough?
It's full, man.
Right, let's have a cheers. Come on. Cheers, everybody. Put your drinks up. Cheers. Eyes. Hey, you've got to do the eyes. Eyes. Eye contact. Eye contact.
What's eye contact?
Well, so, if you don't make eye contact, I'm going to tell this in a family-friendly way. If you don't make eye contact when you have a drink, when you say cheers, you get bad romantic life for 7 years. So I've not cheers for many drinks.
Who told you that?
That's true, isn't it? Isn't that a true thing? It's a superstition. Oh. Well, we know you two have been on the wine.
Well, I've never, ever heard of that in my life.
Well, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. Now, listen, you've all been given a photo card when you come in. Keep them for the second half of the show. We are going to be playing a couple of interactive games with you guys, and we're going to allow you to kind of vote for certain things. And so don't lose them, because we need you in the second half. And if you do lose them, that's 2 very big segments of the podcast that we won't be able to do. And I haven't got the energy to try and fill the time with that. But what we've been up to, tell everybody what we've been on tour, haven't we, with my tour?
Yes.
Yes, you've been to a couple of shows. How's that been?
Very good. Northeast audience are excellent.
And we should all say lots of people travel far and wide as well, because it is a short tour.
They do.
We don't like to exclude anyone, so we love everybody who travels as well. So we're going to be doing tonight our usual favourites from the podcast. Has anybody come tonight and not seen the podcast? Yes. You have? My God, you'd be like, what the hell is going on in here? Out of context, it's bonkers anyways, but out of context. But we are going to be doing the usual word of the week, game of 3. We might have a little special guest arriving later on, but we'll see. It depends how good of an audience you are. And we're also going to do a bit of Help Me Hilda Live. So you will have seen on the screen the QR code. You can send your Help Me Hildas to there. And we might also take it to the floor as well if you want to answer anything for... Oh, well, they're going to ask for your words of wisdom later on.
I don't know what wisdom I can give you.
Well, you've forgotten what we've done is, so when we filmed the podcast, we have just to explain, if you didn't come to the show last time, we briefly explained it on the first live show. We film at my house, literally in the shed, and I think people think that that's a joke, but there's 2 camera crew, a producer, me and Grandma, squashed into a shed, probably, it's a little bit bigger than this carpet floor. Honestly, it's tiny. And we film it, last year we filmed quite a few consecutively, and this year we've done it once a week. And Grandma arrives at my house like maybe an hour, half an hour beforehand. We give her a little whiskey for good measure, of course.
It is a little whiskey.
What, it's not big enough for you?
Well, I'm always sober when I go home.
Now, do you think that's true, South Shields? Yes. No. And then we prep Grandma, but only with... The beauty of the podcast is that... she's come on stage tonight. She hasn't got a clue half the stuff that we're doing tonight. Because that's kind of the beauty of it. And she's just before we went on, I said, have a great show, Grandma. And she just looked at us, she went, you are a terrible director.
Well, he is. He doesn't give you a script or nothing.
I've got the script. But, and we film, and we normally, we'll prep Grandma with a couple of questions, and we'll normally say, what do your words of wisdom want to be? And this year, we've given you the words of wisdom upstairs, and we like to try and film the whole thing without stopping, so that it just looks natural. And I get to that point in the show, and every time I can see that looking at them, just trying to tell us, without stopping the cameras, that she can't remember the words of wisdom. So we've got a good one for later, but whether or not you remember it is another story. We'll find out.
I'm going to one day have you sitting in this chair and asking you some questions.
Well, we might have time for that later. We might have time for you to ask me some questions. So you can send your messages on the QR code, but please try and make them a little bit PG, because Grandma doesn't like swear words. No swearing. You don't allow it at your shows, do you?
No.
Why? Behave. And we're going to have a few giveaways for you tonight. So we've got a random seat selector that's going to select a seat right now, and you're going to get a bag of stuff from the merchandise table. So let's see who is our lucky first winner. Ooh. G17. Where is G17? Make some noise. They haven't turned up. Great. Anyone? Well done. Give them a round of applause. If you go to the merchandise desk in the interval, they'll give you a bag of treats. It sounds like I'm calling you a dog or something, isn't it? We're going to do another one. Let's do another one. Go. M7. Where is M7? Where are you? Well done. Give them a round of applause. Same thing applies to you. Bag of treats. We're going to... I can't believe that this is now a part of my job. This is crazy, honestly. We're going to do a couple of more giveaways in the next half of the show. But listen, since people have seen the last episode of the podcast, what have you been up to? Apart from, obviously, you've been to a couple of my shows. Was there anything else you've been up to?
Not much.
No?
No.
You've been to a charity shop?
Oh, yes. I've been for shopping.
You've been for shopping. Anyone recognised you?
Yes, in Asda. And they kindly offered to pack my bag.
Again?
Twice, which was very kind.
Nobody offers to pack my bags, just saying.
Well, you don't go shopping.
Do you know what? I can't argue with that. I actually can't argue with that. And you got... we spoke a little bit about it on the podcast, but we went to a wedding in Ibiza earlier in the year, and Grandma was literally the talk of Ibiza, firstly in the hotel, but the airport was... I've never seen anything like it. You really got the special treatment, didn't you?
Yeah. I thought I'd paid special, but it was because of you,
It was because of you. I go through that airport all the time, right? And I chat to the staff in the duty-free when I'm running through on a flight to London or whatever. And I must say, they're always lovely. They're always lovely, lovely staff. But I've never seen... It was like the seas were parting when she walks through. Oh, my God, it's Grandma Hilda. The cabin crew were all sending you free drinks.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was because you were with me.
No, you got... Well, I got to the plane door, and she said... I knew as soon as I saw you, Grandma Hilda would be here. And that is literally now. I went to an opening event the other night, and every single person, please tell us Grandma Hilda's here with you. And I'm like, I used to be the exciting attraction. And now it's her. At 91 years of age, you've reached the dizzy heights of success.
Well,
you are?
I'm a star now.
Have you had any random dressing room requests that you've asked your team to sort out for you backstage? Did they provide anything nice for you? Candles, Labradors, I don't know what people like. What do pop stars ask for these days?
No, I don't ask for nothing.
No?
No.
Just a script?
Which I don't get.
Another topic that we covered on the podcast was, and this was probably the most... I think we got the most response, was the wacky backy. It went down. I got lots of messages from my friend being like, the fact that your 91-year-old grandma is calling it wacky backy is pretty iconic. So have you had any wacky backy?
No. I still don't know what it is, really.
Weed.
I know, but weed to me's in the garden. Weed, I mean, what's weed?
Well, it's dope.
Well, how do you know the difference between weed and my happy backy?
Happy backy. Oh, you've changed it now. Wacky backy.
Wacky backy.
Ah,
You see, them words wouldn't even come in my mind. So they've gone out of fashion now. Nobody knows what it is.
well,
That's why you should put nothing in your mouth. It's true. If you didn't touch anything like that, you would all have your senses. Common sense, that.
there is so much I could say to that. But I shall move on to the next question.
Because you don't know what to say.
Oh, I do, Hilda.
Come on, then, get
Oh
on
my
with
God,
it.
I've got a hot flush. Do we have anyone in here that's tried it? Wacky backy, anyone? You're all well behaved, well done. And we're filming, so you would have got in trouble there. We mentioned a lot on this series about going on holiday. I mentioned we went to Ibiza, and obviously a huge part of our kind of family life growing up was kind of big family holidays with all my cousins and grandma's grandchildren. And she's now got 3 great-grandchildren, haven't you?
Yeah.
Which is amazing. And we wanted to take you down a little... We're going to get sentimental for a couple of seconds, and we're going to take you down a little memory lane of some family holidays, so take a look at that screen.
That's my shoes he's got on.
Ah, that's sweet. So a few things to unpack in that. First one is you were swimming in that. And you taught us you couldn't swim. I knew you could swim. You were swimming there.
I know that. I've always been able to swim
Till not long ago.
till only a few months ago. And I went in the water thinking, I'm going for a swim. I went for years, every week.
And in Ibiza, she sunk to the bottom of the pool.
I sunk. I couldn't keep my body up. And I literally would have drowned because I went in the deep end. Because I normally go in the deep end. It was terrible.
She was shouting across the pool, Eileen, get me right now, get me right now. The other thing that caught me eye was me wearing your high heels, the sandals.
Yeah.
I used to steal all of Grandma's high heels out of our... you had this wardrobe, didn't you, with a little thing down on the floor. And she had this amazing pair of high heels in like a box. Do you remember them crystal? They used to have a crystal.
Yeah.
I still remember them. And this is why I wear these jackets now. And she used to tell us off for wearing them because they were like our expensive party high heels. And I used to always walk up and down a corridor. And why did you have that wooden piece of board? Remember, you used to have a wooden piece of board, and I used to put the board on the floor so that it made the high heels made the nice sounds.
So it would clatter because it was a fitted carpet and you wanted to hear it clatter.
Do you have any memories of like holidays from when we were younger? Like your favourite kind of holiday memories with us?
Well, all the memories were good. But I remember Disney.
Which there's just so there, yeah.
Because you were all so excited. And watching them, except one of my grandchildren. I'll not mention his name.
Right. Don't know what she's going to say yet.
He went back, after everything's over, they had the flying out of the big castle.
Tinkerbell.
And Tinkerbell used to fly out at a certain time. So we took them there to see. And one of them was saying, "Oh, look, isn't she lovely?" And this one I'm talking about said, "She's on a string." And I was saying to them, "Shh." And I thought, "Oh, no." And they were saying, "No," and one of them started to cry.
I'd waited all day to see Tinkerbell, and I was going, "Please, Mum, don't say she's on a string."
And we'd waited all the time, but that's what he did.
And we also had the one when you were trying to, which they've only just told us, by the way, was when you were trying to get rid of me dummy. And one of the characters took me dummy off us, didn't
Yes.
he? In Disneyland Paris.
Yes, he didn't like that.
No. And I didn't sleep all night crying to have me dummy back. And it was the Queen of Hearts. You know the Queen of Hearts from Alice in
Yes.
Wonderland?
And she put a dress over your head a bit, and you were a bit... he was a bit...
That's where it all went wrong.
She didn't. And the princess had a lovely gold dress on. And we were going to see the live show the next day. And Joe and I were a bit late. And we gets in, we're going along, and he said, "Hello," right on the stage. He said, "I'm here." And then we sat himself down. And he said, "Grandma, will you make me a dress like that?" Can you remember that?
Yes. And I think you see us holding the figure on that video. I was holding the figure up to Cinderella or Belle because I wanted to dress like Belle. And I had a Wizard of Oz skirt, didn't I? A Dorothy skirt, a Peter Pan dressing gown, and a Belle dress.
And the red shoes.
And red shoes that I absolutely guarded with my life. It was, and I remember one time I'd gone to my dad's and they'd left the red shoes in the car. And my dad lived quite far away from where we lived, like a 25, 30-minute drive. And my mum had to ring him, and he had to turn around and come back from Newcastle because I wouldn't go to sleep until I had the red shoes on my pillow. Dear me, what a life, eh? So, we've talked about lots of words of the week in the podcast, and that's been another favourite of people's, is you wondering what your words of the week are going to be. Can you remember any from the series?
No.
None?
No. I can't remember what I had for my tea. No, it's true. That it's terrible what you can't.
You did say, though, this afternoon, we had a little rehearsal this afternoon, and you said you'd remembered Ghosted. Hadn't you?
Aye, but not the way you said it.
Yeah.
I remembered the film with Ingrid Bergman. I was thinking, that was what I would class as being ghosted.
But that was like it's stalking somebody, that, isn't it?
Well.
But ghosting's where somebody sends you a text message. Or
in your time.
Well, yes.
So you told us your story, but I still remembered mine. I couldn't remember yours. So there's something wrong there, isn't it? Obviously, my brain not still working. Don't ignore his story.
Yes. All right, that's me told. But we had ghosting. To be fair, in Grandma's defence, I can't remember many of the words of the week. And but the one I do remember this year was Karen. We had quite a lot of people DMing us on the Instagram and TikTok who were quite offended because they were called Karen. Do we have any Karens in the house tonight? Yes. We do. Stand up, Karen. Where are you? She's not going to want to stand up now. Karen, and are you a complaining Karen? Have you complained before? Oh, can you tell Kelly will run up with a microphone? We want to hear your complaining story. Give it up for Karen, everyone. Hello, Karen.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So
sometimes.
So have you ever asked to speak to the manager?
All the time. Today, actually.
Today?
Yesterday, actually.
What about?
It was that I'd gotten something, I'd spoke to somebody, she told us that I was going to get my money back, and then I was told that I wasn't, so I needed to speak to the manager.
Did you get your money back?
No, I've told him I'm going down the shop, like, if I don't get it by the end of this week.
You know what? True, iconic Hun behaviour. I applaud it. Give her a round of applause. But seriously, we do love the Karens. We didn't mean to offend anyone, and we were just repeating a word. So give all the love to the Karens in the house tonight. You were quite appalled by that, weren't you?
Yes.
You didn't like that.
Gosh, Karen's a lovely name.
It is a lovely name. I'm obsessed that she's actually been and spoke to a manager today, though. The timing of that and that not being planned is perfect to me. So, would you like a word of the week for tonight?
Well, go on then.
Sounds sure. So, if I was to say to you, Hilda, you need to sissy that walk.
Sissy that walk.
Sissy that walk.
Conquer it.
Conquer it. Yeah, I suppose so. It's like it's from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Drag race. Oh, God.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Drag Race. So RuPaul's Drag Race is... Oh, I'll tell you, we did a show here last year, and remember my friend who I worked with on Joseph, Veronica, who was the drag queen?
Oh, yes.
He was on RuPaul's Drag Race, and she was Veronica Green, who was a drag queen.
Oh, so were they all just drag?
Drag acts, yes.
Drag acts.
Yes. And RuPaul is the head of that show. It's a little bit like X Factor for drag queens. And they have lip sync battles, and they have to sissy that walk down the...
So what was the question then? What have you to conquer?
If I was going to say to you, Hilda, you need to sissy that walk.
Well, that is ridiculous. Because, well, do you know, we used to say, a sissy's a whingy girl.
Well, that's changed now. Would you like me to show you how to sissy that walk?
Yeah.
You would?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to need some music for this. Here we go.
Now, sissy that wow.
Ah! There you go. Now, if you just stand over there, we thought you could have a go now.
I doubt it.
No, I'm joking. Were you actually going to do that there?
Well, I could do it as good as you.
Do you know what? I haven't got the public liability for that. So, I love that you were just going to do that there without any question.
Because I'm not a sissy.
Right. Oh my God, I've got a hot flush tonight. Now listen, we've got time for another giveaway. So let's go back to the screen, see who's going to win something else. S13. Where's that? Is that upstairs? You're upstairs? Are you called Karen? Emma, well done. Give them a round of applause. So a few weeks back, we were talking about artificial intelligence. Now, obviously, it's gone massively huge, especially in the creative world, but also in the news world. And, you know, you go on the likes of TikTok and YouTube and things like that, and there's so much fake news around. So you remember, obviously, what AI stands for, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And have you been caught out with anything recently?
With artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm only in my sitting room. Well, it's true. That's where the heck am I going to find any artificial? I'm just watching it on the telly.
You're watching it on the telly?
I'm thinking, you've got trouble coming to you lot, you young ones, with artificial intelligence.
Very true. Very true. Well, to make a little bit of a light-hearted note out of that, you know, how to make us all depressed even more than we already are about the world, I thought we could play a little game. So we're going to give you 3 headlines, and all of these headlines, or some of these headlines, have been written about me in the past and in the present, and I want you to guess which is the fake news and which is the real news.
Right.
Right? So the first one is, Joe moves to Hollywood. McKeldry is tipped to move to Hollywood in the hopes of a regular spot on Glee, the hit TV show.
Glee. I've got a feeling that might be true.
What do you guys think? You think true? False? Make some noise if you think it's true. Make some noise if you think it's false. What are you saying?
True.
True. Let's see. Is it true or false? Fake news. That was printed. That article was printed, but it was fake news. And I never got offered a role on Glee. So, next up.
Just as well.
Just as well. Do you not like Glee?
I forgot.
Glee, you know that it was like a musical show and they used to do all the pop
Yes.
songs. Yeah. But I didn't get offered a part on it.
Right.
Joe McKeldry is going to be eternally single. That's the next headline.
You're going to be what?
Eternally single.
Well, I would say that's not true.
Not true?
That you would say that.
You don't think I would?
No.
What do you guys think? True? Make some noise for true. Yes. False? That is actually true. But
You didn't think it would come true, though. You can't guess. That's how you can't guess second date. Because you've told your brain.
I was going to refer to something she said earlier in the show, but I won't go there. I won't go there. Took you a while to get that one, but it's fine. Basically, I did say that, but I did when you do all of these like round table interviews, that was quite recent actually, and I've been doing quite a lot of interviews to promote the tour. And I did an interview with I can't remember what the newspaper was, one of the big newspapers, and I was on this interview for like 40 minutes. I spoke about so many different things, and I said one tiny clip about being. So she said, "Oh, have you? What's your experience with dating apps?" And I said, dating apps are a bit crazy and like that's how everybody meets everybody now. And at this rate, you know, if you rely on dating apps, you'll be eternally single. And that was the headline that went everywhere. And I was like, great, buy tickets to me tour. Right, and last but not least, Joe and Simon Cowell are really good friends.
Well, I wouldn't say you were good friends.
You wouldn't?
No, but I don't think.
Somebody down here was like, God, no.
Because I don't think. To have a good friend, you've got to spend quite a bit of time with them, and you didn't.
Well, I was going to say, to have a good friend, you've got to treat them nicely.
Well,
but you were a little bit kinder.
I am. Well,
So do we think it's true or false?
I would say, you're not good friends,
No?
but you're not
Enemies.
enemies.
That's what she thinks. What is it? Let's find out. Fake news. That was a headline, though. I don't know who put that out. It wasn't my people. But you had a bit of bother with the AI and fake news a couple of months back. And would you like to just remind people of the story about you being, when you arrived at my house, you were very, very concerned about a certain TV star, weren't you?
Well, I've always just, I don't go on, where is it is all talk on.
TikTok, Instagram.
I do a little bit of YouTube. You know, where you can find out what's happening to the royal family, what's happening to people if they've got problems and things like that.
Gossip, basically.
Well, it's letting you know what's happening in the world on that channel.
Yes.
And there was, I've just found out, and I've been watching it a while, that it's all somebody writing the stories, and they're not true. And there was, you know, that writing people are dying, and their families are bereft and all this, and it's just a story.
And you were really, she arrived at my house and she was adamant about Bradley Walsh. We're all big fans of Bradley Walsh in here, lovely TV presenter. And she was absolutely adamant that there was something wrong with him and there was like a big problem. And we were all going, so like me and the people who work on the podcast, I was like, can somebody do some research on this? Because we can't put this podcast out if he's not well. And she was like, it is. And we were like, no, it's not real. Well, we got your people to speak to his people.
Did you?
We did. And he's got something to say. Take a look at this screen.
Hello, Hilda. Brad here. Listen, I understand you've read something or seen something on the internet about my demise. Well, I have to say, I'm very, very much alive, and I'm in the office here in London, and that's Oxford Street out there. And I'm just to tell you that don't worry about me, Hilda. I am perfectly well, and I'm looking forward, hopefully, to seeing you Sunday very, very soon. Always remember the old adage: don't believe what you read in the papers. Lots of luck. The chase is on.
Bradley Walsh, everybody.
Well, how did you do that?
What do you think of that?
Well, that's lovely, there he is, all right. But on what I read, it had that his wife was by his bedside and all, you know, and everything's all gone wrong. And they had it on the programme. Well, I've lost interest in that programme now. So now I've got nothing to look at.
Netflix. We're going to get you on Netflix. That's our next thing. We want you on Netflix, don't we?
Why?
Well, we're going to get you a Netflix account so you can watch stuff on Netflix. No?
Well, I don't want any rubbish on.
But Grandma has, famously in the past, you know, come to my house when we played that game with headlines. She's actually came to my house and argued on a couple of occasions about what's been written in newspapers about me, saying that, well, it says it in the news, and I'm like, but I'm here, and I'm telling you it's not true.
Well, you wouldn't think anyone would put someone that was dying in their family at all. That's horrible.
Oh, listen, it's terrible. But anyways, he's fine. Give it up for Bradley Walsh. Give him a big cheer. He was very kind in sending you that message.
It is.
Yeah. So, during the podcast live show last time, we put Grandma's song knowledge skills to the test with my songs, and it was very evident that she didn't know any of them.
And I go to every show.
So that's got to be even worse then, hasn't it? I know you know them. I know you know them. And I think she also announced, didn't you, in the last show that you hate the climb? You did announce that, didn't you?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Still, we haven't managed to change your mind on that?
No.
Why do you hate it so much?
I don't know, I just didn't like it.
Well, that's that then. So, I thought there's no point in doing my songs, so we're going to give her a test with some very well-known sing-along songs. We want you to join in, and we also want you to help her with these, because I'm not sure she'll know these. She might know some of them. So are you ready for this? How are you feeling about guessing the song?
I'll give it a try.
Yeah?
It's your show.
You get... I would think that the audience probably disagree with that, and it's your show. Right, so you get 1 whiskey to guess the name of the song, and 1 whiskey for the artist, right?
Right.
This could go very well. Hit it, let's go. Can you remember it? What is it?
I can't remember.
Not at all? If I give you the first line. Young man.
Young man.
There.
Yeah, but I couldn't
That's
remember.
not the song.
It is?
It's not. There's no need to feel down, I said.
Young man.
Nothing else?
No.
What is it? Hit it! Here we go!
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything
No?
you're meant to enjoy. You can hang out with the boys.
Way! But it will for now ever be known as Young Man. Right, let's hit the next song.
And now
My way.
My way. Straight away.
Well, that's Frank Sinatra.
You know a Frank Sinatra song. What, you mean you don't listen to the Village People on a Saturday night?
No.
Let's give you another little bit of that song.
when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way.
Yes, we love that. So she got 2 whiskies for that. 2 whiskies.
Right.
Ready for the last one?
Yes.
All right. Hit it! No?
I don't even know it.
I think you'll know this song. You guys know it, right? Do you know it?
No.
Not even the song?
No.
He said we gotta hold on.
I couldn't remember. I can't remember when they're singing it.
Give yourselves a cheer. Hey,
Very good.
I think they're telling us we've got a little bit more time to do. So we had a little game, and you were talking about answering questions before. So they've written 3 hot seat questions on here that they've asked you to read out to me just before we wrap things up for the interval. And I'm not allowed to not answer any of these questions, right? Let's see how good my media training is here. So
I'm asking you.
yes, 3
Right.
questions. What would you like to ask us? Go.
I'm asking the whole 3.
Yes.
What do you think of Simon Cowell?
I think Simon Cowell is a fantastic businessman.
Yeah, he is.
What?
He is.
And for a ruthless businessman, he's lovely. Not too bad.
I agree with you.
Next.
The next one. Who is the worst person you've ever worked with? And the band played Believe It If You Like.
Who was the worst person I've worked with? No, it's not. It's not. Who? Danny Adams. No, I love working with Danny Adams. He's naughty, but I love working with him. Worst person I've ever worked with. That is a hard one to answer. Oh.
You have to answer.
Who?
You have to answer it.
The worst person I have ever worked with was a crew member in. I'm making it up. I have to say, if I'm being completely honest, right? I have to be completely honest. I have been so lucky over the years that most jobs I've done, I can see a mobile phone filming down there. Most jobs I've done have been very lovely, and I've never really had to work with somebody incredibly difficult. The biggest diva, it is you. It is, I'm sorry.
Well, you don't work with me. I'm not working.
Oh, you're not? Well, what's this?
Well, I've come because if it helps you, I'm helping you. So I wouldn't do anything like this if it was against my principles. That's what I said.
Yes.
I would never see anything on this. It doesn't matter who it was. They would have to take my principle.
Yes, very true.
And I wouldn't say anything. So you couldn't, I've never been any bother.
That's what she says.
Well, because you've never given me a script.
And she's done all right, hasn't she? Right, what's the last one before we wrap up?
Have you ever kissed another celebrity?
What? Somebody shouting a name out that I don't know. I haven't actually. I don't think I have. I've never. Oh. I could make one up, but I don't think I've ever romantically kissed another celebrity. No.
Well, because you can't get a second date.
And on that note, we're going to take a quick interval. Make sure you send your questions in for the Q&A in the second half. And we've got lots more fun stuff coming up for you. But enjoy the interval, and we'll see you in the second half. Thank you so much.